Everybody wants to talk about whatever, anything that doesn't matter. Talk about the weather. Yeah.
What are the 3 things you are never to talk about?
Sex, politics, and religion.
Guess what we're going to talk about? Losing my religion. Next on So What? Hi, I'm Chris Dorman.
And I'm Don Waite.
Welcome back to So What? Well, we're not going to talk about sex or politics, but we are going to talk about religion. We are going to talk about our relationship with God and how sin gets in the way of it.
Oh my gosh. And how our silence regarding sin can have deadly effects on people's lives.
That's right. In fact, Silent but Deadly was a podcast, was a working title for this podcast. And so I got on my phone, I looked up fart noises.
Fascinating.
That's so stupid, right?
Stupid, right? But we're guys.
That's what we do.
We're guys, and that's what we do. Don and I, in all seriousness, folks, Don and I were recently confronted by someone who had made judgments about us for things that we did or things this person thought we said or did. And we had been found guilty and excluded from certain things because of judgments this person had made without ever talking to us about it. And that got us thinking about how hard it can be to have difficult conversations.
Right.
And yet the scriptures tell us we must. Jesus said, if you got a problem with your brother, go talk to him.
Right.
Go talk to him. When you think about how many conflicts there are, interpersonal conflicts, how often could they be resolved if people just loved people enough to say, hey, you know what? You said something that really hurt my feelings. You missed this anniversary that really damaged me, you know?
You know, a few podcast series ago, we did Church as a Family. And as we live as a family, that means that there are going to be times when we hurt one another. There's going to be times when we observe behaviors or things that people say that need to be addressed. And if we're not willing to address them, Chris, we can really do a lot of damage.
That's right. That's right. And so as we were sort of the victims of being judged and condemned, really, before without even knowing that there was a problem, we realized in that process that, beloved, we were actually guilty of the same thing.
Yeah.
We were guilty of not talking to some people who we genuinely care about, people that we love very much, because we were concerned about that awkward conversation. We were concerned about alienating these people, about driving a wedge between our relationships, because their relationships to us are very important. And yet, the scriptures tell us that we have to speak. We have to. And it's not loving to be silent.
You know, and the scriptures don't tell us to go in and go, bam. What they do tell us to do is to watch our own heart and in humility and in love to speak the truth to one another in a redemptive way. Remember, this is all about redeeming, right? How do we restore people to a relationship and build them up so that they see Christ more clearly?
Donna, I don't know if there's actually this could be the shortest podcast we ever do. That's the objective for the conversation. It's about redemption. It's about having a redemptive conversation to be drawn nearer to Christ and drawn nearer to one another in real fellowship, in real relationship. You have to love people enough to say difficult things. And you have to love them enough to be prayerful and compassionate and seek to be redemptive when you have those conversations.
This is real Christianity, man.
This is it. This is where the rubber meets the road, beloved. This is kind of what it means to be a family. There's going to be conflict. How do we deal with that conflict?
Right.
The Bible tells us how. It does. So maybe we should use it. Thank you for tuning in, my friends. And I'll talk to you next week.
We'll see you soon.